to touch a little bit on healing modalities in general. Um, that's really important, also when we talk about therapy and things like that. So, could you touch on a few of the healing modality techniques that could be used to help survivors of religious trauma or victims of religious trauma? And tell us a little bit about narrative therapy here as well.
Yes. So I draw from a lot of different modalities working with clients, really depending on what they might need. So that might include working on coping skills, being able to find a sense of safety if you have been in experiences where you just weren't able to feel emotionally safe at all. That may include figuring out, okay, well, how do I have relationships with people who are outside of this group, particularly for folks who come from a very insular or insulated type of background. Um, that may include things like body-based therapies, where we're figuring out what are you actually feeling in your body and how do we make that connection from brain and body. So that could be things like EMDR or brain spotting. I know we don't have time to get into the details of all of those right now, but those are just some options. And then you asked specifically about narrative therapy, which is another modality I use. And narrative therapy is focused on allowing a person to tell their story, to recognize the story that they have been told, who has controlled the narrative, who has told you who you are or who you're supposed to be or what is allowed, and how do you want to reshape that narrative? How do you want to show up? And I find that can be really helpful for folks who are experiencing religious trauma because a lot of times they have gotten a lot of messages about who they are, how they're supposed to interact with the world, how they're allowed to show up, and to be able to recognize, oh, these are messages that I was given, maybe from their religious belief system, maybe from their family, maybe from um, how they were socialized or grew up in the world. And there's parts of this I might want to hold on to, and there's also parts of this I want to shift because this is not actually who I am.